Yeah, no, nobody will insure you. There's no fucking way.
Can you blame them?
No.
Rasenka.
Hey, Rasenka.
Hi. Hello.
No, I was just talking about you. I'm running out of cake. This is bad.
I'm back. And apparently while I was gone, my internet died and the stream disconnected, but it's sort of back. Oh man. Why, oh why.
I brought you some gifts.
Ooh, thank you.
In your wood chest.
My wood chest. Sweet. I'll probably save those for the next round, because I think I'm gonna run down and get some more lava buckets so I can keep this smelting going.
No! They're all gonna laugh at you!
And then... yeah, I think I'm ready to go back to the ice spikes.
Okay.
Do you remember what that's from?
That's from Adam Sandler's album, They're All Gonna Laugh at You.
Is it?
Yep.
Yeah.
They're all gonna laugh at you! They're all gonna laugh at you! No! They're all gonna laugh at you!
That's literally the entirety of the joke.
Oh, jeez.
Well, like, it's a mom with kids, and the kids are, like, just having regular conversation with her, and, like, the only thing she responds with is that to everything they say. Very, very highbrow humor.
I'm heading back to the ice spike.
Okay. I'll be joining you soon. I just need to get this lava, and I got distracted by a slime.
Kill it.
He was getting slimy. One more lava bucket. There we go. God, we have gotten so much lava out of that little lava pond down here in the mine.
So much, yeah.
You took your leg off the desk. It is just a large dent in your leg now. Wait, what is a large dent in your... You have a dent in your leg? Careful, ancient.
Hi Zeus, I'm back.
What's up, Rosika?
Not much.
We didn't know you left.
Well, I left before you got here.
So, how are the ponies? Were they happy to see you?
Hot, grumpy, mutinous, as ever.
Mutinous.
Mutinous. But then everybody still had all four legs firmly attached, so that's good. Job's done.
Good.
Did you have to count each one? 1, 2, 3, 4. Refer to the new cards.
I just looked out for like puddles of blood. No one seems to have run through a fence or done anything stupid, so touch wood, all be well.
Yeah, we had a huge problem with horses running into T-posts.
They make a mess.
Yep.
One of my thoroughbred mares kicked out through like ring lock and basically degloved like the entirety of one back leg.
Oh god.
Yeah, you gotta put them down at that point.
Well, she was healing. I got the vet out. They're like, $1,500. We'll put a cast on it, immobilize it because there was tendon damage as well. 6 months of box rest, and she should come good. Or the next level down would just be to heavily bandage it, and then like 6 months of box rest, or you can put her down. And I was like, well, we'll try the bandage thing. She got 3 months healed, and then she kicked me in the face as I was like dealing with her leg one day, and I was just like, you're not coping with the box rest, I'm never gonna trust you again. And that happened on the Friday, and she was put down on the Monday.
Man.
But I kind of wish I'd done that before I'd spent like $5,000 on vet bills.
Yeah, it's like, couldn't you have kicked me in the face before I made this goddamn decision?
Pretty much. But it was like, it wasn't so much a, oh, you hurt me, now I'm gonna hurt you thing. It was a, you did this kicking out through a fence, you spent the whole time on box rest kicking things, or like kicking the walls of the stable and stuff, and then you kicked me in the face. Are you gonna, even if I get you out, are you going to be that dangerous? And every time I bend down to pick up a leg or put a boot on or whatever, and I didn't want to pass the problem on to someone else, and she still had like another 3 months of in a fucking stable, so
yeah,
that was what happened.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of how it works. If an animal is ever in actual danger...
Clydesdales they have to put down if they show any sign of disloyalty, because they're so big.
Yeah, they're a really interesting breed because everybody reckons they're really quiet because like they're and stuff, but my general experience with them has been that they are quiet, yes, when they're in work, but if they just like don't have that everyday grind like what they would have way back when they were I guess a working animal, they can be quite hot or fiery tempered, well, not fiery, but like just that, because they, I guess, to be a working animal they need to be energetic and driven, and if that makes sense. And no, I have standardbreds. They're chill dudes.
Well, the stuff that you deal with is endlessly fascinating.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, it's just such a completely different world than the realm that I work in every day. I have very nice riding into minecart music. So I am on my way to the ice spike now with a whole bunch of magma blocks.
Oh fuck, I forgot. Okay, I forgot those, but I brought glass. A whole lot of glass.
Awesome. And I had brought a lot too, so I think we're gonna be set on glass for a while. And then if we just get those couple dyes, yeah, I think we're well equipped. I'm gonna get to work on the wall though. With all this magma, I think we can make a lot of progress.
Sounds good. So we need snow.
Snow and ice.
Ice.
Snow, ice, and magma.
Oh, that's fucking gay as hell.
What happened?
One of my buckets melted, and it just so happened to go down the mine chute where my mine track was. So all the rails get ripped up.
Sucky.
That does suck.
Oh.
Alright, I'm almost there. It's a long-ass ride. I have a lot of confidence in our ability to beautify the hell out of this place. Just after everything we've done so far.
It will be pretty full.
It will be so gorgeous. It's nice that we had that trial run on the old community server. I feel like anytime you do something a second time, it's always going to be a little bit better. Alright, here I come. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to come out there with magma blocks and work on sketching out just those.
Okay.
This particular song is good running through Ice Spike's music. Okay. Here I am. Yeah, like I think when we're done with the wall, we should go back along the top and... I don't know. I feel like the wall is going to need just a little something else that we haven't done yet. Like whether we do a little...
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay.
Whether we do a little jagged castle wall type of top or...
Yes, I think so.
Yeah, something. And you know, I always think at the top, like having some kind of a lip so that it's a walkable surface or something. That's something that I personally at least like to have on every wall. There we go. How's it looking?
Let's see.
Pretty sexy wall.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think it is going to look really cool. There's just something about... I feel like the magma block brings out the transparentness of the ice just a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, it's really cool that you can see through the ice. Like, I can see the terrain on the other side through this ice. I think I'm in love. Okay.
You want to start framing down here, and then I can go up next
Well,
layer?
do we want this to go around the entire ice spike, right? Or maybe we like meander in a little bit. So like...
Well, where's that big spike so we don't cut into it?
Well, I think maybe... So, do we want to bring it into where I am, like right here? And then turn again, go this way?
So it's not a perfect square?
Yeah, so it's not a perfect square. And then, you know, to kind of zigzag it and have it actually follow a little bit of the ice spike outline.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can dig it. I can dig it.
Alright, I can totally dig it too. I am now just going to do that. Okay, actually, I feel like... Alright, I just had to do that. Oh shit. Can anyone sleep?
Rosinka.
I'm trying! I'm trying!
We know we can always count on you. I like these little roses here in the middle of the snow. They're so pretty. Thank you, Rosinka.
No worries.
Yeah, I have a lot of magma blocks. Okay. This is interesting. These ice spikes kind of like cut into this wall up here.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I'm gonna go scout this out just to see if our wall should go on the inside or outside of this. Oh, that's cool.
Oh.
So yeah, there's a little cove back here. What do you see?
A bunny landed on the magma block and burned.
Oh, that's brilliant.
So now I have cooked rabbit. Oh, rabbit hide if anybody needs.
Awesome.
Hold on, I'm gonna come look.
Yeah, so there's a little cove back here with some ice spikes in it.
Oh, you've got to be shitting me.
What? What happened?
I put an ice and I broke it and it just water everywhere.
Oh.
Okay, I'm coming. I want to see it. Okay, where?
Hey, right over here.
Oh, look, a zombie villager.
Oh, hey, zombie villager. No, you killed him before I could. And yeah, just in here. I don't know. I think it's a
Cute little area.
pretty little cove. Alright, so I'm gonna keep fill that in. Just keep going this way.
Ooh, lots of mobs in there. Oh my goodness.
Is it a deep dark cave?
Yep. Die, spider. Hold on, I gotta go in and see. Ooh, jeez. Okay, I'll wait till we explore that later.
Sounds exciting. I mean, we'll eventually need to establish like a proper mine in this area, and I'm sure we will go deep and wide.
That's what she said.
Deep and wide, there's a fountain flowing deep and wide. That's what she said.
Fountain flowing deep and wide, huh? Hmm.
Good old fountain. I feel like this has to just come out a little bit. Just a little bit more here.
Welcome back, Matt.
Huh? Oh, yeah, I'm back. Sorry. We got these things from Trader Joe's. They're peanut butter filled pretzels, but they're chocolate covered.
Chocolate
They're
covered peanut butter filled pretzels.
Amazing. Yeah.
You know,
They're just as good as they sound.
I'm not the biggest fan of peanut butter, so
What?
yeah,
But you like Vegemite, so it's all good.
I do. I really do. I don't know. I'm okay with peanut butter sometimes, but peanut butter like flavored stuff, I can't stand.
No Reese's peanut butter cups?
Nope. Don't really care
What?
for them all that much.
Blasphemy. Did you guys see, have you guys seen who the new completely off subject, who the new KFC colonel is?
What? No.
They already went through
So-
Norm Macdonald and Daryl Hammond.
Yeah. What the fuck is her name? Hold on.
Her?
Yeah. Dolly Parton.
What?
What?
No joke. Look it
Are
up.
you serious? Oh my god.
Aww.
Okay, I don't know how to do this part of the wall. I didn't expect this sudden drop. Maybe... Do we go back around the mountain a little? Oh, no, that's too much.
Yeah, if you watch the video, she looks like Colonel Sanders. I mean, they did a pretty good job with her makeup, but it's definitely her.
Huh. Man, I just don't know about this. What do you think? How do we handle this?
Ugh. Because...
Yeah, I don't like what I was doing.
Let me see.
I mean, unless, do we just drop it all the way down? Maybe that is the answer. Just follow the terrain as it lies.
If you cut this way, I don't know if you can see me. There's a very steady drop over here. And then we can kind of cut back around if you wanted to do it like that.
Where are you? Inside of the wall?
You see me? Look, just stop. Turn up.
Up.
Look, I'm jumping up. Other way. You're looking at me. Turn around.
Oh, wait, no, that was a rabbit, not you. Okay, I see.
No.
I'm like, you said, I'm jumping, and then I look and I see this white rabbit jump, and I'm like, oh, for 1 second. Oh, well, see, this area, do we leave? Oh, no!
Oh no!
Okay,
Oh, I don't know where I'm at.
Okay, let me go put this stuff away real quick. Slight detour. We'll figure this other thing out later.
What can I do to help? I'm over at my place.
I died somewhere. Like I just.
Where?
It's in the ice spikes.
Yeah.
I saw where all your stuff, where you fell.
Okay, cool.
I'll start heading that way. I got my Elytra on.
Oh I was wearing my Elytra too. Damn.
Well, that was what did it. Is the
Yeah.
the rocket slam into the side of the cliff.
That's exactly what did it.
Because I heard, phew phew phew, and then splat.
Houston, we have a problem.
Yeah. Just like that's the sound the rockets make. Those. Phew phew phew.
And it's always like 3 of them just to get me going.
I know. Okay. So let me... Actually, I'm gonna leave that on me. Okay, let me get back over there before the despawn timer hits.
If I sleep, it won't affect anything, right?
Oh, yes, please sleep, actually. We need it!
No! You stole my job.
Oi! It's always been my job.
Oi! I'm taking over.
Bite me.
Alright, so I can't find my Elytra. Oh wait, here it is. I'm on my way.
It's alright, I'm back on the scene of the crime.
Was there blood everywhere?
Okay, good, I got your wings. Okay, I'm gonna need to start barfing stuff out and cycling stuff around.
Where are you, over in the ice spike?
Yes.
Okay, I'm on my way over to you right now, so I should be there in like 30 seconds. When I get to the ice spikes, where do I go?
Well, I don't know. Just go down the main tower that you pull into when you get there. Alright, I think I got everything here. Except for the pile that I barfed up. I need to go back and...
Oh wow, looks really cool. Good job.
What does?
Just the whole area.
Oh, thanks.
Okay, I'm at the base of the second tower. Oh wow. Very cool. What's the red building in the middle?
Not sure yet, but it'll be something. I don't know if we've designated what it's going to be yet.
Okay, so where are you? Do you need any help, or can I go back?
I'm at X1210 Z175. I'm just meticulously cycling through all these items to make sure none of them despawn. Where are you at, Christina?
In the minecart, I can see the wall now for the ice spike.
Oh, awesome.
You know, I probably could have just walked around instead of being impatient and flying.
Yeah, I have no idea where you are, dude, and I give up. If you got everything, or...
Well, no. I'm still out here cycling through things. But, I mean, Christina's close enough that you can probably head back.
Hold on, 12, 10, and 175.
If you kind of follow the wall, it kind of will take you there.
Where are you at right now, Rosinka?
Oh, I see you, dude.
Christmas.
You're at Christmas Island?
Yeah, converting concrete.
Awesome.
I'm here.
Sweet, that's it right there, the pile you're standing on. You have full inventory, don't you?
I do.
Okay.
But I have good news.
What's that?
I saved a bunch of money by switching to Geico.
My god. Oh. I just pooped a little.
I'm here.
Okay, awesome. Okay, I am about to vomit a bunch of stuff. Ready?
Ready. What is... Oh, I got some stuff in here I never had before.
It's probably mine.
I think that's your diamond shovel. These are all yours.
Yes, this is mine.
That's definitely yours. That's yours. That's yours. That's yours. Oh wait, no, that dirt was mine. That's my dirt.
Have your dirt. What is this stuff? Hold on.
The Matt's
That's
probably
not
giving you
mine.
something. The stuff I'm giving you is the stuff you want.
What? Why am I getting this weird stuff?
Matt's giving us his random crap. I can go throw this stuff up in the chest up there.
What?
Thank you so much.
Yeah. No problem. I'm glad you recovered everything, right?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Okay. Yeah, I think you did.
She got more than when she came here.
I know.
So, Rosinka, I forget, had you picked out the exact spot you're building your zombie pigman
No, I
thing at?
haven't.
You haven't
I
yet?
haven't yet. I went for a little bit of a wander through the Never the other night, but I haven't come up with a final place.
Yeah. So, just working on concrete, and then what was the other thing? Concrete and glass?
Yeah, no, I just need to convert all my concrete powder into actual concrete. I've got enough of everything now. I just need to
Oh, cool.
do it.
That is a very impressive wall.
Which one?
You like?
Which one? The wall.
The wall
Do I need
into
to
our
be
whole
any more
area?
specific? Yeah,
Yeah.
the fucking massive one.
So I was gonna say, I think the one we're starting to build here is, you know, it's not impressive yet, but it will be. It's on
Dude,
the
just
road
take the
to
compliment.
impressiveness. Well, thank you. Okay, let me get my shit. And yeah, let's figure out this wall situation.
Okay.
Alright, Rosinka.
I think, Seth, in our private server, we need to get together a whole bunch of the best water enchants that we can for the next patch.
Yeah, I agree.
Like Aqua Affinity and Underwater Breathing and all that good shit.
I still don't have Depth Strider. Oh, what's up, Birdstar? You're back after passing out and a nightmare about sound. A nightmare about sound? What? Which way am I fucking going? I totally am going the wrong way for some reason.
The glowstone will melt ice, correct?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Any light source will.
Yeah. But magma blocks will not because they don't emit light. So yeah, we definitely need to be careful not to put any torches too close to our wall.
Yeah.
All these ice blocks. Well, I'm glad to know Birdstar's at least still out there. Twitch. His is the first message in many moons. I think it's because Ancient came in and started talking about his leg imprint. People are like, ah! No!
Switch!
I don't know. So come over here real quick. Right behind you.
Where am I going?
Right here.
Uh-huh.
I was thinking of just dropping this the way it is. It's still gonna be a perfectly functional wall. It might look kind of cool to just have it just go down like that. And then maybe this way. Yeah, I don't know. I think that'll work.
Yes.
Yes, man. Monopoly man.
And you must be the Monopoly
The Monopoly guy.
Thanks for the free parking. I still have, like, every part of that scene seared into my memory permanently.
That's
Do not pass go. Do not collect $200.
Jim Carrey, right?
Ace Ventura, pet detective.
No, when nature calls. That is the second Ace Ventura.
Okay.
The hell?
Yeah. That's my nerd voice.
Yeah, why don't we take that and put it in a box, and we don't ever open the box again.
Hold on, Christina, I gotta break this. Damn it.
Okay,
Here, do you have Silk Touch still?
I do.
Okay. Because, yeah, I didn't realize this ice spike was right here. So I think I'm just trying to, I want to get all the ice spikes inside of this wall. Many moons. Oh, Christina, thank you for watching. Alright. This wall is fucking gnarly. problem again here. Okay, so this is where I think I'm gonna actually turn it this way. Kind of want to go like almost all the way down to shore. Actually, what if we go out a little bit into the ocean just so we have a little piece that I don't know, I kind of like, since this does go right up to the ocean shore, what if we have the whole wall just go out into the ocean a little ways?
That works.
That. Okay, I'm actually going to bring it out a little further to areas where the ice is melted. So maybe like this. So a guy walks into a bar.
Trying to get some conversation.
I know. It looks like my internet is a little bit choppy, so sorry if my voice is lagging a little bit.
No worries. Be happy.
At least for, you know, it seems to be pretty good for the most part. It's just these random, random little internet outbursts. I think Bird fell back asleep. I still have a lot of magma blocks, so we may be able to make it around, like, all the way around this whole thing.
And I have a shit ton, like almost a double chest full.
Of magma blocks?
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. Alright, then yeah, we're totally good on magma blocks for a very long time. Oh, I like this. I'm actually really glad we have this ocean right here. I mean, do we want to actually make a dock somewhere and have a place where the wall is, like, opened up? So that we can
like, yeah.
sail in?
Yes, I think like how we had at the community server.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
I did like that dock until it got blown up. Ancient.
It got blown up?
Yeah, Ancient blew it up.
Mm-hmm.
About the time he dumped like half the ocean on our heads.
What? I'm so glad I missed all this. I would have been pissed.
Yeah, it wasn't one of the finest moments.
It's awesome. Props, dude. That's awesome.
Dude, that and the freaking flaming arrow to my head.
Oh yeah, that was always fun. You're all like driving the boat around and suddenly you burn to death.
My
awesome.
favorite one was when he put a pillar on your, like you'd build a slime.
Oh god, on my slime trampoline. And I'm jumping down like, yeehaw, I'm gonna go down and dig some, and I just fucking splatter on this pillar. I have a highlight of that one too.
Yeah.
I think I have highlights of all of these moments, so if you go to my YouTube channel, those are all
I remember
there.
your voice was just
Yeah.
like, fuck.
Actually, I created a playlist of just Minecraft highlights. So, like, all the moments I've saved as highlights are in, like, one playlist. And
Thanks,
Oh,
Ancient.
nice.
I think
The
it's
Thanks,
got
Ancient playlist.
I think it's got like
Yeah.
50 to 60 videos. Yeah.
That's awesome, dude. I gotta give. I had not heard that story. That's mad props, Ancient. That's funny as shit. No, that's good.
But it wasn't intended to be funny. That's the problem. It was more like Ancient just Mr. Magooing his way around the server. Just fucking. Oh, Ancient. I hope you're out there hearing this.
That's awesome. Come
He
on,
had a
that's pretty
field
funny.
day with a bunch of TNT. It was just massive.
Yeah, at least he
I
had.
have secretly always wanted to set up like some booby traps. Not gonna lie.
Well, he didn't exactly set up booby traps. It was more like we're all trying to mine, and he's like, "Here, let me help," and just literally brought an ocean down on our heads. And we're just like,
I think he killed a
half
spawner
drowning.
or two.
All right. You want to cut this wall in between? Or, do you want to go around this peninsula or right through it? Cut right through.
Right through. I'm down to 50 ice.
Well, shit.
And I guess I can come grab these.
I'm down to 1,000,000 magma blocks. I still
That's
have a
it?
lot. I
Damn.
have so many. Damn, you are fucking that ocean up.
Oh yeah.
Said Caligula. Hopefully all the history buffs out there get that. Har har.
Sadly, I'm not a history buff.
But you get the reference.
Caligula? No, I don't.
So Caligula was the crazy emperor, the Roman emperor, who,
Didn't he make one of his horses a senator?
yes, he did. Very good, yeah. And, he also ordered one of his, legions to attack the ocean.
I only knew the horse story.
I actually had forgotten about the horse.
I think it was like his favorite racehorse or something.
Yeah, dude is crazy.
That can
I'm gonna have to find a lake.
go. We should still have the one that you originally got all that from. I think it's all filled back up.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. Trying to find a good place to cut over here. Be careful.
I know.
I'm always terrified now when I hear the pew pew pew.
Ursula had fallen from a high place.
Yep. Hey, you know, at least every time that's happened, it seems like one of us is near enough that, you know, I don't think we've lost anything major in a little while.
Yeah, I don't think on either server.
Well, except for my whole incident with the lava. I did lose my Elytra on our server, falling into lava. That was in my follower shrine.
No comment.
Yes.
No comment. What are you talking about, Rosinka? You have a flawless record.
Only another 6 to go.
Oh yeah, I gotcha. Another 6. Then you'll be at the magic number.
Yeah. I might just quit Minecraft at that point.
Well, I really hope you don't.
Although the server, what is it? It's now January, and the server's been thing since that August. So that's
Yeah, end of August.
5 months.
Yep.
So that's about 10 deaths a month, or a little bit over 15. It's not too bad.
Yeah. But yeah, we've been doing this for I think over 5 months now. Just over 5 months.
Yeah. Because I think I was in Wagga for like res school or whatever when the service started, and that was about the 27th or 28th of August.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I can easily check on because I have another playlist on my YouTube channel of just the nursing home streams, and it's all organized by date, so it's pretty easy to check. I think it is like August 26th or something is when we started.
Hey, next time you guys are over near my basics, you should come check it out.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Been doing some work.
That is good to hear.
Now, get to go down in the nether, collect some lava.
The nether?
There's a lava pond in our mine that has like a ton of lava that we've all been feeding from.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Really?
It's been really, really bonerific.
Well,
I don't know about you, but every time I'm
I'll
near
be
lava,
hopping on my minecart.
I get a raging boner.
I do not.
Well, I do. Something about the heat, just the wetness of it all, the lava-ness. I don't know. Is lava wet?
No.
I feel like we've had this discussion before.
Sounds like a discussion we would have had. I'd be surprised if we hadn't.
I think we came to the conclusion that since lava is a liquid, therefore it is wet, even if it isn't actually doesn't feel like wet that we would associate with water.
Yeah, I mean, normally if I wanted to know if something was wet, I would put it in my hands and feel if it's wet. But lava would just burn my hands off entirely, so I would never know. How do you measure wetness?
With a barometer?
No.
No, probably not a barometer.
Barometers measure pressure, not wetness.
A humidity detector?
That's true. Stick a humidity sensor into some lava.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's gonna come back with a 0. Alright, so where's this lava pool at?
Oh, it's right there. By the chickens. Somewhat by the chickens.
Okay, I see the chickens. Okay, I see the lava pool. Gotcha. Oh yeah. I see now.
Oh, snap.
Hey there, hot
Got
stuff.
the hot stuff, baby.
Okay, according to Cora, search results being that lava, when liquid, is clearly a liquid. That makes it technically wet. The rocks over which it flows are technically wet with lava. So yes, technically lava is wet, even though we wouldn't normally use the word wet in that way.
Or at least that was what came up when I googled it.
Well, I mean, sounds pretty definitive to me. So the answer is basically it's wet, but not in the traditional sense.
It's
Pretty
wet, but it's not.
Yeah, I am going to come pretty close, I think, to getting at least this bottom line of magma blocks all the way back around to the start.
Okay, I got a bunch of ice. I'm gonna have to refill that pond, but I'm coming back around.
Awesome.
Thanks, Rasinka.
Yes, thank you.
No workers.
Hey there, Mr. Zombie Villager.
Another one?
He just burned up. Oh, these guys are just popping up out of caves and coming out here to burn to death. Ugh, having a little bit of coughing.
And wheezing.
Coughing and wheezing.
Yeah, me too.
At least Bird thinks I make a good wheezing impersonation. Okay, you know what? We'll just go. I'm going through one part here where I'm building the wall a little further out from the ice spikes, just so we have a little bit of a flat area if we want to build something in.
Okay. And so many rabbits are meeting their fate with this magma.
Turns out magma blocks are a good rabbit barrier.
More effective than Mixo.
Yeah. I am down to my last 4 stacks of magma blocks. I know. It's very tragic. Yeah, I really look forward to that aquatic update and the additional functions that you'll have with the magma blocks being able to cause bubbles and everything.
Yeah, with the also with the fences too and water, it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, some of that I'm a little bummed about because it's like I've definitely used fences and slabs to hold back water before. And not being able to do that anymore. Well, we'll see.
I think it'll add some pretty cool physics to the game, and like, you know, being able to allow water to go through, but being able to block, you know, animals from getting out. So you build like, you know, fish tanks.
Yeah. Yeah, the fish tank prospects are definitely looking good.
So do those new mobs drop anything special?
Not that I'm aware of yet.
It'd be kind of cool if they drop leather.
Dolphin leather. Turtle leather.
Dude, dolphins don't drop leather, do they?
No. And I hope they don't.
Peter would have a field day.
Yeah, they would. Oh,
And don't they?
fake donation. Woo!
Racinka, do you guys have PETA out there?
Don't get me started.
Okay.
I work in an industry where, yeah, they exist.
How much do they directly hassle you guys? Enough.
Not so much. Okay, so my major problem with Peter is that they make it kind of difficult to get, like good staff, I guess. It's, yeah, anyway, it's complicated. But we are more likely to be raided at night. Or like have graffiti somewhere.
No, really?
And actually, it's not so much well, it's one of the fringe groups from. Yeah, they honestly they've caused more problems with like our wool industry and a few other things. But they just because they're so visible and so vocal and just there, I guess.
Yeah.
Sorry, I can't really say a lot of stuff that I would like to say, particularly not on a live stream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they take their cause way, way, way too far.
Yep.
You know, I think there is some good in some of what they promote, but that they just take it too much of an extreme.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't understand this whole it's almost like they've romanticized what the wild is like. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like they don't actually understand what it means for an animal to be living in the wild and how they live and die depending on the circumstances. Like an animal in captivity has access, assuming that the people looking after it are looking after it within standards, will live a lot longer and be a lot healthier than an animal that lives in the wild and has to fend and fight for itself. And don't get me wrong, the species that aren't domesticated should stay in the wild. But if we have domesticated animals, then
They're domesticated.
yeah.
It's like part of like what they are now.
Yeah. And like a lot of the animals. Sorry.
Well, I was just gonna say it's like they try to assign some kind of global goodness or badness to the whole concept when it's like, you know, I don't know. I think that's a bad way to look at it because, like you said, if you look at the net positives and negatives, I don't know. I would think a lot of animals in captivity are going to have a higher quality of life and live longer, like you're saying, Rosinka, than animals in the wild. And at the end of the day, that seems like more of a net positive, but it's like people want to assign morality to like, oh, things in the wild are more, you know, that is more morally correct. I don't know.
Well, they put, you know, animal lives on the equal footing of human lives. That's where they're really wrong.
There's that too. But like, it's like, okay, zebras and horses, right?
Yep.
Zebras are basic.
And they're angry. They're vicious.
Yeah, I know they are, but here's the deal. Horses became domesticated by humans. There are millions of horses. Like, I think there's something like 20 million horses or something on planet Earth.
Jeez.
How many zebras are in existence? Not many.
Yeah.
Like, in many cases, various species are going extinct. Now, that says a little bit about humans and our inability to look after stuff that doesn't directly benefit us. But it's also kind of like the fact that they have horses have been domesticated.
You can't put them back in the wild.
Yeah, but also they benefited from it. They, as a species, continue to thrive and survive. And that's the goal of pretty much any species, isn't it? To reproduce and to survive. Like,
yeah, I mean, domesticated dogs, that's how they survived. They got cute. They got short and, you know, dependent on humans.
They got puppy-like attributes.
Yep.
Pretty sure too that dogs and cats actually domesticated themselves.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
They learned to
It was a mutual
adapt.
It was a mutual thing, like, you know, I think it was mutually
Interesting.
beneficial to both humans and the animals, so it just kind of happened from both sides. Thanks for that donation. Message deleted.
Oh, I banned him.
Oh, well, thank you. I didn't see the second message, so...
There was something about a crusty dildo or whatever, and nobody really wants that.
Yeah.
Wash your toys,
They're the
peeps.
worst.
It's just crusty dildo for your mom's ass. Thanks for supporting the stream.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever.
Crusty dildo in my mom's ass? Okay. I wonder how much thought some of these people put into it. Like, do they just sit there twiddling their thumbs like, what is this horribly vile thing I can say to get a rise out of somebody?
A ruse.
Oh, what if there was a dildo and it was crusty?
What?
I'm just trying to, you know, live a day in the life of that guy.
That sounds like a really good way of getting a UTI.
You're right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you go one direction and the other.
Well, yeah, there's that
Sorry, I had to go there.
Matt.
No, I just
I'm
saw
gonna
your
get banned
phone
from
number.
the stream.
No. Probably, if it hasn't happened yet, it will never happen.
Alright.
I did hear of one guy who had some maggots living inside his flashlight. Flashlight
Okay.
That's awesome.
Yeesh.
I always thought
I believe it.
I always thought it tickled a little bit.
I believe it.
Golly.
Yeah.
It was so lifelike.
Yeah, at least he didn't have leeches stuck in there.
Leeches.
Oh my god, there's some in one of my horse troughs. And like every now and then I'll pull out a bit of plant or whatever that's fallen in there, and I've got to keep bloody salt in my tack room to deal with them. Like I can't get rid of them because it just runs off from the dam water.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Matt,
Yeah.
are you in here?
Am I in where?
Your base?
Yeah.
You know
I'm
there's a
down.
zombie?
Down in the basement. Yeah. That's Bob.
Do you
He's
want
my
a name
neighbor.
tag?
He's my neighbor. I can name him Mr. Rogers. Because he's got a sweater on.
I wish you could knit Christmas sweaters for zombies.
Well, he has a leather tunic on, so... Yeah, I'm jumping up the stairs now, so...
I hate the word tunic. Just for
I
the
don't
record.
give a fuck.
Tunic is such a stupid word.
Fuck you.
It sounds too much like tuna.
It sounds too much like tuna.
What's wrong with tunics?
I hate the word.
Alright, I'm right here.
Tunic.
Let me show you my hard work. So, yeah.
I mean,
It's all
are
gonna be
there?
lava down there.
Does anyone make a modern tunic? Like, can you go down to like American Eagle and get a tunic?
This goes down to your guys' base. The with my cart, and there'll be little stairs going down into the mine chapter here.
T-U-N-I-C. Tunic.
So this will be lava. You'll be able to walk. I'll probably do something where you can like walk across it, or maybe have the mine cart start over here
Oh,
and
nice.
have it shoot you down.
Here, I'm coming up
And
to
then,
I'm coming up to check out your base too.
Okay, and then leveled this whole thing, and then over here I got cows. Over on this side.
That's a huge area for cows.
I know, I just started with something simple, you know, just to box it off. So, but yeah, I figured I'd fill up the whole thing and then butcher a whole bunch, get a shitload of leather, stock us up.
Your flying horse.
Yep, my horse.
Well, what is this, oak?
Yep. Oh. It'll be a big, like, I don't know, like a big oak house, I guess. With a nice floor, lava down below. Minecart system.
Very cool.
Yeah.
I'm here.
And then, yep, see, I come down here. This is where the, this will all be, oh, this is, Mr.
This
Rogers.
is where the magic happens.
Yep, this is Mr. Rogers right here.
Don't kill Mr. Rogers. And that's an ice floor.
Yep, it'll be an ice floor. And then it leveled this whole area.
Wow, well you have gotten some shit done.
Yep. And then over here on the left side is where the cows are. Over here. So I started with 2, I'm up to like 10 I think. And then the main entrance will be down here. I'll probably have like a little waterfall coming off right here. And then like a little entrance into my base through the waterfall.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Maybe make it out of ice. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, yeah, I like that. Well, very nice, man.
Thank you.
Well, let's see.
No giant cocks or orgy rooms here.
Well,
That's a
Disappointing.
shame.
I only give it
I
a
know.
6 out of 10, man.
I will try harder.
That's what he said.
He did. I'm going to run back to my area now. Get all that nether brick. I'm gonna go work on some of these columns.
Wow, all of mine is smelted.
All of your nether brick?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Well, we'll be able to get some work done. Because I probably have a lot as well. But I look over and my cat is just laying on the floor on his back with his belly in the air, just staring at me. Yeah.
He wants rubs.
Yeah.
Fuck that cat. He's evil.
He is. He's pure evil. Pretty sure his soul has been infused with the soul of an ancient demon. He has attacked all of us at various times, like viciously. He's a real piece of shit. Alright, I'm getting all my nether brick now. I have a lot.
I don't suppose somebody can sleep.
Oh, no, I can do it. I can do it. Huh?
I feel like that is just an innate skill that Rasinka has, just Just this internal clock that's like, I must sleep now, and it's like down to the split second.
Well, she probably has a clock.
Like a Minecraft clock. Yeah.
I don't. Well, not a Minecraft
Lies.
clock.
Lies. Fake news.
Hey, guys.
Hmm.
What the fuck is this on the wall?
Wait, what's on what wall? Is
Why
it the,
is there
it
a
the
penis?
Oh, you never saw the penis before?
Oh yeah, in the book of Mr. McGirth.
Yeah.
Mr.
And-
Girthy.
Okay,
Oh,
so
let me sit you down here for a second and tell you the story
He's gonna
of
spin
Mr.
your
Girthy and the
yarn.
giant bush. It was quite the incredible bush, but we had fire, so
basically, Sierra and I got real bored one Tuesday night and decided to prank Matt.
It's got cum flowing out of it.
It does. It's doing what penises do sometimes.
And they're bone blocks, which is hilarious.
Yeah, the bone blocks, very appropriate. Alright, well, I am going to go nether brick the fuck out of this wall. But first I'm gonna get my elytra on.
Ugh.
What happened?
It's lightning.
Lightling. Whoa. Oh my god. The day-night cycle is just strobing around.
Oh, there we go.
Ah.
Yeah, I got stuck in bed for a little while.
oh sorry. Guess it wasn't that funny.
No, it's all good. I was just musing about other times I get stuck in bed. That was all. You just distracted me.
Alright, here we go. Got all this nether brick. I'm gonna get to work on some more of these pillars. Alright, that's one pillar. One pillar
Where are you
down,
at?
A bunch to go. I went to the other side, where
Okay.
where we had left off on the other side, so I'm going towards Happy's place. Yeah, the conversion rate from netherrack to nether brick kind of sucks. Takes 4 netherrack to make 1 nether brick, or like nether brick block.
Yeah, it is very shitty.
It's fucking bullshit. So let's see. After we are done with this, thinking, I don't know. Anything in particular you're wanting to do, Christina?
I'm down for whatever, to be honest. Do I put pillars around the penis, or what?
Pillars around the penis. Is the penis in a place where it would intercept the pillar?
I will find out for you in just a few seconds.
That sounded wrong just all around.
I'll find out for you.
I'll find out for you in just a few seconds. Does the penis go all the way around the column? Hang on. Does that mean look?
Will the penis interfere with the pillar? I wonder if those words have ever been spoken before. Like that combination of words.
Now they have.
Oh, I'm sure they have.
Yes, well, girthy. The Y in girthy is going to be in the middle of it.
The pillar?
Yes.
The Y of girthy?
The Y of girthy.
I mean, we still need the pillar, so I say just build the pillar into the Y. Or build the Y into the pillar.
Okay.
I think I've put a bunch of torches behind the like the blocks are floating out one from the wall, so you might nearly be able to get pillar behind you.
Oh, that would be nice.
Yes, I see that.
If you could get the blocks behind the penis, the pillar blocks. Oh man, this is gonna be shitty. There we go. And then, yeah, we're going to need a whole other set of these for the other side of the wall. That's a part I keep forgetting. And we got to get that, more of the red nether brick to finish the lip on the other side.
Yes.
This is the most sexual wall I've ever heard of in my life. It has penises, pillars, and lips.
Oh my.
Penises, pillars, and lips? Oh my! Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, right over here. One more time. Alright, I am Already to Happy's place.
Ah, suck it.
Oh shit. Perseverance won out in the end. You did it.
Did. Patience and silence.
And also like a blue steak, because that was what was distracting me.
A blue steak?
Yeah.
What is a blue steak? I'm confused.
Like lightly seared each side.
Oh, you're eating a steak right now?
Yeah,
Raw.
or I was. Well, no, it's sort of cooked.
So
I don't know.
no, it's I know what you mean. It's rare. You cook it rare and then you use a fucking blowtorch or something to sear it on either side.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, actually, it's
Or you
slightly
just
less
flash fry it in the pan or something.
When I eat steaks, I play Minecraft.
Yeah. Tea was on offer. I went and grabbed tea, and Mum's all like, you don't like the salad that I make, so make your own. So I was just like, alright, I'm having steak. And that was what ended up happening. There's this weird lettuce. It's like kind of peppery, but it's weird. What
Arugula.
else? I don't know. Oh, it shouldn't be purple either, but what else? But yeah, no, I went and grabbed tea. And then I was busy eating. And then it became night. And Matt beat me. And I'm sad.
Yay! Thank you, steaks.
Thank you, steak. Steak saves the day again.
Cow, whatever your name was, thank you. You did not die in vain. You made it so I could sleep in Minecraft.
And you were very tasty as well.
You were tasty. That's right.
I'm out of blocks already.
I will be somewhat soon here. Whoa.
Random.
What causes that to pop up?
I just clicked it.
It's when you argue with your wife.
When you argue with wife. Player
With your wife.
has been kicked from
Your
bed.
wife.
Your wife.
Your weef.
Wifey.
Wifey.
We fay.
Yeah, it's French. We fay.
Yeah. Yeah. I now pronounce you mine and we fay.
Why is that so funny?
I don't know. I just picture some gross French dude twirling his thin ass mustache as he says it.
I love the descriptions. Excellent storytelling.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
I now pronounce you man and with fay. I don't know. I'm actually picturing the guy from Little Mermaid that goes after Sebastian.
Oh yeah, the one with the butcher knife.
Yep. Fucking psycho.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna post something in image. Don't hate me.
Okay. As long as it's not goatsy. Don't post goatsy.
What's that?
You don't know what goatsy is?
No.
I dare you
Just, you know what she is.
I dare you to Google goatsy.
How do I spell it?
G-O-A-T-S-E. Yeah, do an image search.
What the fuck? Oh, what the fuck?
Do you know what you're looking
Clear
at?
history?
Do you know what you're looking at?
Yeah, I know what I'm looking at. I had to clear my history.
Apparently a little bit of a problem with certain bodybuilders. Yeah, I definitely would not wish a prolapsed butthole on my worst enemy.
It's fixable with a bit of poly pipe, though.
Yeah?
Yeah, poly pipes and rubber band.
How do you know this, Rusinka? Have you ever had
Because
to
sows.
fix a horse goatsy before?
No. Pig ones, cow ones.
Oh, God. Oh, but anyways,
Also,
what was
that's
the image?
Australian Tari.
What was the image you were gonna post? Not the goatee image, but
It's there. It's a chick has. No, I can't describe. You have to see it. I can't.
okay. Here, I will quickly. I'm gonna go to idle screen.
I don't know. It's hilarious to me. You saw it, Russ?
What?
It is. It's
What
it's
is
not
that?
inaccurate either.
Is that a rat?
Yes.
Oh, what's wrong with its body?
It just doesn't have any hair. It's a hairless rat.
Oh, ew. Okay, I'll scrub that from my memory. Actually, it's way less offensive than goatee.
Oh. I'm very glad I didn't scroll very far down. Just the first couple of images, and I was like, okay. And thankfully, I saw the Kermit the Frog one. That kind of helped me.
I don't know that I'm familiar with Kermit the Frog. Goatsy.
Hold on.
Kermit the Frog Goatsy? No. No! That's not a thing that should exist.
Posting it. Okay, here.
Okay. Oh, that's good. Alright, I definitely approve of that. There, alright. I had to go to my away screen because I didn't know exactly what image awaited me. Pretty sure broadcasting Goatsy is against Twitch's terms of service. But yeah, when you did the image search, did you see the one of the bodybuilder?
I just slowly started scrolling, and I saw what I knew what it was, and it sucks because my husband's a bodybuilder, so now I'm gonna have this fear.
Because yeah, that's totally a thing that can happen to dudes that are, if they strain themselves too much in lifting something really heavy, their buttholes can turn inside out.
See, and he just sent me a video of him weightlifting, and the weights were a little too heavy, and he said he hurt his back. So now I'm thinking, well, at least his ass didn't fall out.
Yeah. It's like, oh, your widow back is so... Just be thankful your butthole is still intact.
It happens in a lot of like farm animals giving birth. So I wonder if it happens to like human women as
Yes.
well, like from the
Yes.
straining.
Yeah,
Yes.
I could believe that.
It does.
Yes.
But man, that would just be super embarrassing to be in a weightlifting competition and you just go to lift
Oh.
and something falls out.
I don't know. Those guys have really like fucked up diets too, don't they? As part of it, like it's all the bodybuilders and stuff do all sorts of weird shit with like water and water retention, and like they have and weird ass diet. So I wonder if that also contributes to it, like if they're not getting enough.
Yeah, no, that's true. There's probably multiple factors that can cause your butthole to turn inside out.
I mean, we're kind of almost done.
Hashtag not all bodybuilders.
I'm gonna ask my husband now and see what he says.
What are you gonna ask him exactly?
I don't know, but I feel like I need to ask him something.
Honey, has your butthole ever turned inside out? Mighty personal question.
Sorry about that, I'm back.
Oh, you missed
Welcome
the
back.
best conversation.
Yeah, probably.
It was just a conversation about Goatsy.
Oh, you did that on purpose.
Waited until he was back.
Yeah.
So I'm at the penis. That's how as far as I got.
Okay. Well, luckily that's usually, you usually don't need to go any lower.
Yeah, don't go past the penis. Stop there.
Go
You're
any
good.
further. Yeah,
I don't recommend it.
The fun stops there.
Anything further south, and you just get in all kinds of messy problems.
Not if you know how to do it right.
Oh, I like the way you think.
It's like, well, I found one. Maybe there's more.
What is wrong with us?
Oh, I don't know.
We have exceptional taste in jokes.
Yeah, I think so.
That we do.
It's very
We can
highbrow.
take a fucking joke.
Very highbrow humor. Some people may call it lowbrow. Those people are assholes.
And then some might call it unibrow.
It's definitely unibrow. Unibrow humor.
Whoa, your tree is looking mighty large.
The trunk is so girthy.
Yeah, I might have to name my tree Large Marge.
Yes.
There you
I told you she shares a birthday with you or something like that.
Yeah, you did. I'm never going to forget that either. Like, it's actually a kind of a cool thing that on my birthday, I can be like, hey, guess what? It's my birthday. Just like Large Marge.
So, does anybody in the stream play StarCraft?
Nope.
No.
Darn.
No.
I've always been moderately interested in, getting into it, because it's a fucking Blizzard game. You know it's gonna be good. But, haven't done it.
Yeah, I like, I like StarCraft. Good game. And I've been playing a lot of Heroes of the Storm.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a lot like,
Dota.
yeah, kinda Dota, League of Legends, but
more streamlined
communities.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you're playing with characters in the Blizzard universe.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm familiar enough with it. I know that if I were to play a MOBA, that's probably the one I would do, because I don't have the time or interest in delving into Dota or League of Legends.
Well, one cool thing about it, at first I did not like it, but later on I started to like a little bit more, but you accumulate points in levels as a team. So, like, you don't get, like, a level, 15, character because he gets lots of kills, and everybody else is, like, a level 5, because he's super powerful. You gain points as a team, so your team might be level 12, but the enemy team might be level 9. So it's just a little bit more balanced.
Oh, that's
Relies more on skill and working as a team, yeah.
Well, one thing's for sure, Blizzard knows how to fucking make video games.
That they do.
In fact, I don't think there's a company that quite understands how to do it as well as they do.
EA?
EA? No.
Just kidding.
Battlefront 2 could have been so good.
Don't even get me started.
Yeah, it's really a bummer that Loot crates became the soup du jour. I don't know. I like other types of microtransactions way better.
I think the fans definitely came out and gave their opinion about that.
Yeah. Yeah, no
I
doubt
think a
about
lot
that.
of other manufacturers now are gonna see that as the sign of things to come. I'm gonna think twice about microtransactions.
Well, I don't think it's necessarily just about microtransactions. I think it's the spending real money to buy a randomized loot crate that you don't know what you're getting until you open it. That's the shit that I think needs to really, really stop, because I don't know. I like it's one thing to have DLC that you spend $5 and you get this known quantity, and another thing to have this whole system where you spend money and there's a random chance of getting certain rare things. I don't know, but at the same time, it seems like Overwatch handled it pretty damn well. Like, I never once felt like their loot crates were a problem.
Never played any of those games.
Yeah, Overwatch was fun, but I'll probably never play it again.
I played it recently. It wasn't bad.
Yeah. I don't know.
It's just once the nostalgia wears off, it really kills it. You know, once you know the World of Warcraft wore off, I just could never go back.
Yeah, I wish it was possible to recapture those
I know.
early, you know, first few months of WoW, when you're going into new zones, and, you know, when you're in, what is it, Elwyn Forest? And the first time you go
Goldshire.
to Westfall, and then go to, what is it, Lakeshore? Man, I'm forgetting all the names.
Is it Goldshire?
Well, Goldshire is the town in Elwyn. But, like, just as you go to each of those zones, and you just, like, slowly get a better and better sense of exactly how massive the world is. And just how, like, there's a quest to lead you to, like, every single corner of every single zone. I don't know.
Oh, I miss playing.
And then, but then, you know, once you've seen it all, it just becomes more of a numbers game, and
Yeah, I can't tell you how
it
many.
loses that early magic.
Yeah, DKP meters and DPS and fucking raid meters, and you know, it just became a numbers game.
I mean, and that was fun too, but for me, there's never anything to match that initial sense of exploration. And just all the new shit you're seeing, and just how fucking awesome all of it always was.
Yeah, trying to take it all in was, man. I remember the Cobalt mines. No, take candle.
No, I like vividly remember all of the first stuff I did in Elwyn Forest and Westfall, and then the first time you head towards it was what, Darkshore, or the haunted zone next to Elwyn.
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about, yeah.
And then when you come across enemies that have like skulls because they're so high that they're, you know, they're just gonna murder you if they come near you. But it's
what is that, like 10 levels higher?
Yeah, but it's right adjacent. It's right adjacent to your starting zone. So
I was totally that guy to unleash one of the big world dragons and drag him into the starting zone.
Yeah, I remember that. Tasery, how are you doing? Good to see you, Tasery.
But yeah, Ulduar was definitely good times. I was one of the highest geared pally tanks on our server.
Yes,
Nice.
you were.
I was top druid on my server.
I love druid healers, man. They would just fucking run around in tree form and hot me up, and I would just be invincible.
I was a fucking lame piece of shit, and
Mage.
I was a mage, and I just
Dude, Lonzo would fucking melt face. That guy's numbers were just astronomical.
Yeah, well, I would just do pickup groups because I could never play enough to keep up with all the best people.
Yeah. We had some DPS guys in our team that were just absolutely incredible. They would crunch numbers and just had everything just loaded out perfect. Like this guy Lonzo, his numbers were just nuts. Any class he played. And Ivana was our healer. I was really good at bubbling our healers, so they would, you know, get aggro because they didn't know to wait till the tank picked it up. Because the hunter would fucking misdirect some stupid fucker in the corner. Oh, good times.
Well, I'm working on my tree right now, just a heads up.
That's fine. I was planting spruce.
Sorry, I got carried away with my World of Warcraft.
No, it's okay. We all played it. At least the three of us did. I mean, I played it for a good couple of years.
I kind of want to go back just to play it for a little bit, start over, a new character.
I love making new characters. Like the first like 40, 50 levels are so fun to me.
Yeah.
I just wish they would make it really hard to level again. That's what I craved, was even though they had already streamlined it a bunch by Wrath, which is when I started, like beginning of Wrath, it still took long enough to level a character up that it felt like an accomplishment.
I wonder what they did with. I wonder if they recycled all those old worlds, like Nagrand and Dalaran.
Okay, so they're still there, but they did recycle them. So there's a new Nagrand and a new Hellfire Peninsula or whatever. There's
sweet.
Yeah, so like level 100 to 110, like you can go quest in the new Nagrand area.
I actually had a couple legendaries.
And that was Warlords of Draenor, right?
This is from the last expansion. Well, not this newest one that just came out, but the one before that. So not...
The Legion is the newest one, and Warlords of Draenor was before that, right?
Okay, so then it was WoD. Okay.
Cool. What were you gonna say, Matt?
I don't remember.
You remember?
I remember.
What's up, Tylenol G23? God, this tree is going to take so long. So long.
My husband, I asked him about that.
Yeah.
So I'm waiting for him to reply.
Are you drunk?
Oh, I wonder what he's gonna say.
So fun.
What,
Sorry,
go ahead.
No, you first.
I was gonna say, knowing him, he's probably gonna put a bunch of question marks because that's when he doesn't know what to reply, like what to say to me. Now your turn.
So I ended up getting a new keyboard, one of the nice light up ones with the macros on them. I had a full glass of coffee and then I didn't. So I had to get a new keyboard.
Oh. Suck.
So you dumped a whole glass of coffee, cup of coffee over your keyboard?
I can neither confirm nor deny those allegations.
Oh shit, man.
He responded.
What did he say?
I said, have you ever heard of bodybuilders assholes falling out when weightlifting because they're straining too hard? He said, yes. Why?
Yes, why? Just asking.
That's what I put. I said, LOL, just curious.
That's funny.
Well, so can the same thing happen when you're taking a shit?
I mean, theoretically, I would think so.
I guess so.
If you go too long and there's too much there, seems like you might
Owie.
run into that situation. Hey, what's up, Nate GJ23? What's up? Oh my god. I'm looking down at my horse pen and one of my horses is spinning around. It was very creepy. He looked like he was possessed.
Why did they do that?
I don't know. Possessed by demons?
That would explain a lot. Actually, it looks kind of like on stream like he might be like suffocating in the wall or something.
No, he's alive. I didn't see any red flashing horsey.
I don't know. I'm watching on like 160p, so it's kind of hard to see what's going on.
Yeah, for a little bit there, he was just literally in one place, just spinning in a circle. Nate, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate that. 4. Man, placing all of these leaves on this tree is some damn tedious shit.
Did you get the ones I put in your chest?
Yeah, that's what I am placing right now. Just takes so much time to do what feels like so little. Oh, and that's understandable, Tasery. I know you've been much busier on Saturdays than you used to be.
We miss your singing.
Yes, Tasery. But how's everything been going with school and work and life, Tasery? 2, 3, 4. You got 4 there. School and life and work is hard, but it is a very cool job. Well, that's good. Finding a job that is cool and that you like is way fucking harder than you would hope it would be. I think the vast majority of people do not get to work jobs that they like. Okay, well, I'm not going to repeat the names that I'm seeing on the screen.
Theoretically, if there's a lava streaming down somewhere, and I don't want it to spill out, can I just dig a 1-block hole and it'll just flow in there, or will it still come out?
That should work.
Does that make sense what I'm saying? Okay, let me try it.
Yeah, if you dig a 1-block hole, it should, like, create a little, you know, receptacle that the lava can fall into.
Okay.
Why was your brother banned? We shouldn't need to answer that question. Yeah, thank you. That is just bad taste humor.
They're getting slightly cleverer, I'll give them that, like, in terms of, like, that took me a sec to work out what was going on.
Yeah, slightly.
Yeah.
It's still...
It's just shitty.
I mean, they're learning a little bit about how to move certain letters around, but Jesus. A little more creativity would be nice.
Or just, you know, not being racist assholes to start off
Well,
with.
that's what I mean. Creativity as in, don't be a racist asshole. There's lots of other ways to be quote-unquote funny. I can't say that I really know anyone that would laugh at, like, who actually laughs at that kind of humor?
Kids. Immature kids.
That's exactly who it is.
Maybe.
No, that sucks, Rosinka. Alright, my tree's tutu is getting slightly more like tree branches and less like a tutu. Alright, I am going to take one more quick break, and I have one last beer, and I realize I'm out of beer after that. But it's that time of night where, you know, it's almost perfect, but I gotta get some for tomorrow night, I think.
I'm gonna get some, because after babysitting 5 kids, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you deserve a beer.
Definitely. So I will be right back. Just a few minutes.
Okay. Sorry, Taser, I didn't have my phone in front of my face.
I'm welcoming any chance to get away from concrete conversion. So I'm sort of just flipping through between Twitch chat and Minecraft.
Cool, I think it worked. Or not. No, it didn't. Damn it.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Welcome back.
Let's see.
Welcome back.
Thanks. Yeah, Tasery, I'll be on for at least another, 30 to 45 minutes. And yeah, I've actually been online longer, but my stream got broken up because it disconnected there for a little bit. Oh, that's right. That's what I was doing here. Damn, Tasery has been following me for 11 months, 3 weeks, almost a year. Damn, Tasery. $7 months for you, Rosinka? Damn.
Yeah. Time is flying.
How long have I been following you?
Probably less. Asshole.
Mine would have been really long, but I tried to help you with that name issue and...
Oh yeah, because the most recent name oh damn it, that's happening again too. Yeah, because you originally followed, like, back in, what, March, right?
End of February, yeah.
End of February, okay. So, yeah. Very early into it. I don't know, I'm glad I've been able to keep this up for over a year now. I mean, I think I've literally played this game on average about 3 days a week for the last year straight. Cause yeah, I don't think there's been like a full week that I've missed streaming. At any point in the last year. It's like maybe a day here or there. I've been remarkably consistent, damn it.
You have. But you've also been around about 7.5 months. Or following 7.5 months.
I see. Well, actually, so Tasery, me and Christina's story is crazy because we both grew up in Tucson, which is still a city of... What is Tucson right now? 1 million people?
1 million plus, yeah.
And, we both happen to go to the same incredibly small Seventh-day Adventist Christian school. So yeah, that is a level of just weird bizarreness that will never be matched. The fact that you came into the stream not knowing who I was and finding that still is just, that will probably be one of the craziest moments of my life, just because
the randomness of it.
Yeah, I mean,
or the chances, I guess.
Yeah, just because of how small that freaking community was and everything. Just unreal.
Trying to do something kind of fancy over here on my building. It's not working exactly how I want it to.
Fancy shit is always harder to do than you would hope it would be.
In my head it looks good, but I don't think it's actually possible to do. We'll find out.
Alright, well, with these leaves I've been able to make a fair amount of progress.
I will come look.
Like, I've got these leaves, they're flaring out a little more than they were. Hopefully it helps make it look a little less weird.
Oh, fuck.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that you've been having issues with your mouth, Tasery. That sucks. Max Cock. Hello, Max Cock. Max Koch? Man, I feel terrible if that's meant to be a soft CH, not a hard one. Oh, you got braces. Okay, nice, Day3. Okay. Yeah, there. I've used all the leaves. Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully this thing's starting to look a little more like a tree. Definitely is going to need more work, but you are Russian. Awesome. Well, welcome. Welcome from Russia. I'm trying to see what else I want to try to squeeze in tonight. Actually, you know what? I think I have more netherrack that should be smelted. All this time I spent at the tree, there's got to be enough for me to go back and build more pillars. And then I kind of want to finish up this other crop platform thing I made and plant some carrots up here. Oh, awesome, Tasery. Do you not go to a theater very often? Let's see what's in here. That nether brick. No, but every year, 1 or 2 times, maybe 3. That's probably about as often as I go. I sadly do not go and see movies very often.
I went and saw Pitch Perfect 3 today.
What was that, Rasika?
I went and saw Pitch Perfect 3 today with the little sister.
Pitch Perfect
Good
3?
fun.
How was it?
Yeah. Just a really, really good chick flick, basically. Like, it was funny as. But also probably not really something that you'd go if you wanted, like... Yeah, I know, it was really funny.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, for me lately, it's like the only movies I ever go see are Star Wars movies. Now that there's like a Star Wars movie coming out every year, it's like, well, I'll go to the theater for that. And I don't know, there's the occasional like kids movies are the other ones that we'll go see in the movies since we can bring the kids. That's what prevents us from going to see so many movies, is we just never have anyone to watch our kids for us.
I feel so bad. I wish I was there. I would totally watch the kids so you and your wife could go
Oh, thank you.
to a date or something.
Yeah, that's sadly, even living up here for like almost 9 years now, We just don't know any. We just don't have those relationships where there's like somebody we know that would watch our kids. You know, I'm not gonna ask a coworker to do it, or yeah.
I'm the same, or we're the same, I guess.
But you know, with my daughter 8 and my son being 4, within the next couple of years, I think we'll be comfortable leaving. You know, having my daughter babysit Nolan. Because I mean, Isla's very, very good. She's very smart, and we're starting to think of getting. So like at Verizon, you can get this like cell phone watch thing for your kids that just has some numbers pre-programmed into it, so that they can like contact you, you know, in the event of an emergency, or just if you know, just basically a constant contact with mom and dad and any other people you choose. And so it's super limited, and I think it even can do the location tracking, so you can see where they are, like if you have no idea where your kids are. So I don't know, it sounds like a cool thing, you know, if you're not comfortable with giving your kid a cell phone at the age of 8. They do have devices like that that are more limited in scope, and I don't know. If I start leaving my kids home alone, I definitely, at the very least, want to make sure there's a way to contact them.
I think that's awesome.
I don't know. What's your opinion? What do you think is the appropriate age to start leaving kids home alone?
You don't want my answer.
I want to hear it. There's no wrong answer.
I don't know, like 13. I don't know.
Yeah?
I know that's terrible because I was doing things I shouldn't have been doing at 13, and
Yeah.
But I'm also one of those really overly protective parents that freaks out over anything.
No, that's fair. I mean, I think, you know, everybody's going to have their own answer. I know for me, growing up, I was left home alone at a very young age. I mean, probably like 9. And it always felt, I know personally, like I was always pretty comfortable with it. It seemed like a totally reasonable thing to do. And with today's technology and everything, I think it's even, I don't know. But then again, you know, I think there's, you know, there's a lot of factors with, you know, how you're raising your kids, and if they're confident enough and capable enough to really be able to handle situations that might come up. Oh, nice, Daisy. Max, I am putting these kind of support pillar thingies up on this wall we built here, just to make it look a little nicer. So that is what I am working on at the moment. So yeah, anyways, I don't know. I don't think my daughter's ready yet. 8 still feels like too young, even though I know. So my wife started getting left home alone when she was like 6, I think. And for me, I was, I think, 8 or 9. That still feels, I don't know.
So, like, in Queensland or whatever, which is one of the states here, if you leave, like, a 14-year-old at home, technically, like, you could get in trouble with, like, our version of child services.
Really? Under 14?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Man.
So, I guess that's something that needs to, like, factor into it, is what is actually legal in your state.
Yeah, and is there any distinction, though? Because when I say home alone, I mean any period of time, even like, you know, an hour or half an hour away from the house.
That I'm not sure of. Like, I just remember reading a case about a kid that was left, and it was like this whole drama saga thing. But I'm not entirely sure how long said child was left.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like we were sort of at home from high school on, so about probably 11 or 12 by ourselves.
11 or 12 for you?
Yeah. My dad worked in the prison though, so he was like ultra paranoid, and still is ultra paranoid about all of that stuff.
Yeah.
Like, even now I don't walk at night because I know it freaks him out.
Well, yeah, I don't know. I'm sure the numbers are gonna vary wildly. I just know for myself, I don't know, maybe it was the whole religion aspect too. Like, maybe it was just like, oh, God will protect them. They'll be fine. But man, I was certainly left home alone for hours at a time as young as 8 or 9. I can't remember for sure if it was earlier than that, but definitely because my mom worked, so like I'd come home from school and I'd just be home by myself for a couple hours until she got home. And I was in, 4th, 5th grade. I think 4th grade. And we even took the city bus home in 4th and 5th grade. So
Yeah, see, we did too.
I mean, that's, to me, that's way beyond being home alone. You're fucking walking through the city, taking a city bus with some very interesting characters.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. That still feels a little young to me.
When you're done, will you come take a look and tell me how bad this really looks?
Is it the pillar by the penis?
No, my smelting building.
Oh, okay.
Not quite.
It's like, no, that looks wonderful. Tasery, but you still have your mum, Zeus? What do you mean by that? My mother is still alive, but she lives in a different city from me. So, no, if you're talking about to help with childcare, we literally have nobody. There's no family that lives up here. You know, the friends we have, it's not really the appropriate type of situation to ask them to, they don't have kids and stuff. I feel like you can only ask other people to watch your kids if they themselves have kids, and you can trade the favor back and forth. Like, yeah, I just cannot imagine asking friends that don't have kids, like, hey, can you watch my kids so my wife and I can go on a date?
So, this is slightly weird because my younger sister has worked as like an au pair and stuff, and is studying teaching. But she quite frequently just goes and babysits her friends with kids, and she doesn't have any.
Really? But I mean, does she do it? Does she get paid to do it, or?
No.
Oh wow.
Just like hanging out.
Oh, okay.
Hanging out with them. Or whatever. She's often like, one of her friends was working out at like nights, and so she'd get up at like 5 and just go and like be there for when the kid woke up. In the morning and stuff. Because the father of the child was also, would get up and he'd go to work at 5 or 5:30 or whatever, so she'd just be there so there was somebody in the house when he woke up between Mum getting home and that.
Yeah.
I could send her over if you wanted. She's kind of crazy, but she's good fun, and she'd like look after children.
You'll send her over to me?
Yeah.
Alright, send her over. Well, either way. time flies too fast anyways, and our kids are going to be grown up, and we're going to be all sad that they're grown up, and we'll have all the freedom we want, but we'll feel empty inside because, god damn it, our children have grown up.
That's pretty much how it is.
Yep. Yeah, it is a weird tension to have. It's just like you look forward to getting freedom back, but you want to cherish those moments while they're still little kids and innocent and haven't been exposed to the ugly truths of the world yet. Alright, I have used all of the nether brick I have.
Yeah, I'm going to bed here.
Night, Matt.
Good night, dude.
Good night, Matt.
I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been nice having you on so much lately. I'm very glad.
Night.
I agree. Yeah, I'll catch you guys tomorrow.
See ya.
Alright, man.
Later.
See you tomorrow
Peace.
night. Alright, so I just flew over to Matt's place. I'm looking at where you are with the pillars here. And yeah, I love how girthy just the pillar can go right behind the word girthy. Perfect.
I just put the torches behind it so that it would help illuminate it, but also so that there weren't any mobs spawning on it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very nice work. Well, shoot, that's all the wood and leaves I had. That was all the nether brick I had. So I'm gonna do a little bit of work in this new crop platform. Let's see how I'm gonna do these.
Wait. Did you look at my building? Does it look bad? I need to.
Oh, yes. Let me do that.
Honestly, because I'm starting to not like it. Right,
Your
if you
main
look
building?
down. Right behind it. Please don't fly into it because you will die.
Oh, I suck at flying. I always have to have something to jump off of. Okay, so behind your building. The lava building?
Yeah.
Okay, let me see here. What's up, Johan37251? How's it going? Ooh.
The lava did not do what I wanted it to do. I had just this beautiful envision in my head, and it didn't work so well.
It never does. I see what you were wanting to do, though. You wanted to make like a curtain of lava over the whole thing.
Mm-hmm. To cascade over the whole thing, and it just wouldn't do it.
Yeah, I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why it doesn't spread out on the sides like that. You'd think it would.
I mean, it did, but it pillared out really weird. I don't know what it did. It just didn't work.
Here, I want to try something. I feel like... Yeah, very dangerous building. So, yeah, one thing you can do is this. Hold on. There. See what I did?
What did...
Okay, so watch. I'm gonna do it again. You ready? Watch. I'm gonna put a block right here in this, and it's gonna force it to go further, and then I'm gonna break the block, and that flow will remain. Hold on. Or not. Damn it. Hold on. I think I can do it again right here at least. Yeah. Oh, this is dangerous. Hey, thank you for the follow, Max Cock. Or Max Koch. I still don't know which one was the right one.
Let me fix this over here.
So, yeah, I think this can be... I think you can more or less get it to do what you want it to do, but you'll have to kind of massage it a little bit, I guess. I don't know.
Okay.
You might have to place a few more source blocks in the corners where it's not flowing down.
Do you think once that's done, it'll look alright?
Yeah, I think so.
It looked good in my head, I don't know.
Yeah, I think you just have to like strategically put lava source blocks in a few additional places to get it to flow down all the different sides.
Okay.
But yes, I love the building. Anything using lava like that, I'm going to instantly love. I love lava. Okay, so let's see, 2 there, 2 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I think 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you said that new building is going to be your smelting building, right?
Yes.
Very, very awesome. Yeah, I love using lava, and it just makes sense, you know? Lava and smelting, they go hand in hand. Whenever I think about things being smelted, I think about a bunch of dwarves and a big-ass cave surrounded by lava.
Lava.
Lava! Dwarves! Good. ice blocks underneath. I don't have the water one. Yeah, only a command for lava. Well, I feel like this has been a really productive night.
We've been pretty productive recently on streams.
That's true. I mean, if you really think about what we've gotten accomplished, we've gotten a hell of a lot more done than we have at other points.
Gotta get some Oragel.
Some Oragel for the teeth?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I always used to love, as a kid, playing with Oragel, because it would make your mouth numb, and it would feel all weird to swallow water and stuff. So we'd just sneak a bottle of Oragel, and just be like,
I think I kind of have this figured out, maybe.
What do I need? Glowstone. Does anyone have glowstone? I think that's something I literally have none of.
I do.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
I could definitely use some.
Take it.
Thank you. Alright, well, let me come and get that from you. I was really tempted to just be like a dumb bird and just fly into your window and die. Just like, it's like, man, that seems really more transparent than usual. I bet I can fly through that and not have to go around, but I caught myself. See if I can discover which chest it's in. I bet I can.
Maybe, maybe. Is there any in there? Should be 2 stacks.
In which chest? Or you haven't told me which chest yet, right?
Is there no glowstone chest?
I see a torch
Quartz?
chest. No?
Maybe the quartz one? Quartz or the netherrack or one of those ones on the other side. Keep going.
Oh, wait.
Turn around. Other way.
Stream delay.
By your... Oh, well, because I'm watching you through the windows.
Oh. Oh, wait. Okay, I see this. Oh my god, you have so much. Thank you.
Okay.
Alright, I'll bring back whatever I don't use, obviously. Every time you'll be afraid of putting in some new things to your mouth, yeah. Do I have a pet? So if you're talking Minecraft, yeah, I've got some dogs and cats in Minecraft, and if you're talking real life, yeah, I've got some cats and dog. I have 3 cats and a dog, is what I'm saying. Poppy Montgomery, our puppy, she's about 5 months old now. They grow up so fast. And then I have 3 cats, a 15-year-old cat, Zeus, and he's getting up there in years. A 6-year-old cat, Pima, and what, an almost 2-year-old cat, Winter. Tasery sadly knows Zeus does not react when I say his name because he's a cat and he's like, fuck my name and fuck you for saying it. Unlike our beautiful dog Poppy, who like hears her name and she's like, what? You want to give me attention?
Doggy.
I'm so happy we have a dog. It's been so great. So we were gonna go up to Flagstaff tomorrow because they got snow last weekend, but the snow's all melted, so fuck
that. Still pretty though.
Yeah. I mean, I just love that we can drive there in, you know, it's an hour and a half to 2 hour drive tops. So, you know, it's really nice to have such a close place to be able to get out of the heat and stuff. But god damn it, it is Arizona, and even in areas where it gets colder, the rainfall is just so low that there's hardly ever snow up there.
I was disappointed there was no snow at Mount Lemon when I was there.
Yeah. I always loved it when there'd be a really good storm in the middle of winter. And you wake up and you look up at Mount Lemon and the peak, it looks like, I always thought it looked like cookies and cream ice cream.
Yeah.
I would just look up and be like, wow, that looks awesome.
I remember driving home from work one day and it had snowed and I was at the stoplight on 22nd and Wilmot and I just looked up at the mountain and it was so beautiful that I actually just took a picture and I still have it to this day.
Oh, nice. Yeah, it would look, because the air is also so clear in Tucson, so like you could get really clear visibility across town up to Mount Lemon, especially after it would like rain in Tucson and snow up there. That would like clean out the air and it would just be crystal clear and you see the snow-capped peak. It's a pretty tall mountain too, so you know, it looks, yeah, I can see that making a really good picture.
I don't know where it's at though. I want to look for it now.
Tasery says, please don't say doggy. There's a very bad song in Germany about doggy, but doggy is no dog. I'm
What?
not sure exactly what that means. Maybe she's saying the way doggy sounds phonetically, like that's something else in German.
Oh.
I think that's what she's saying.
Yikes. Duly noted.
I can't guarantee that I'm not going to say doggy again. Doggy.
See, now that the way you said it made me think of that Snoop Dogg song.
Yeah. That's probably subconsciously why I said it like that.
Russ, are you still here?
I am.
I'm gonna I'm gonna send another picture into chat, and this will apply more to you and me than to the guys, but I think it's pretty damn funny. Just give me a few minutes. I forgot I had this.
And Tasery, yeah, I'm still coughing a little bit. I got pretty sick there for like better part of a week as far as coughing goes. And it's been a lot better, but still have it a little bit here and there. Tonight has just, it's been night and day from previous nights that I've tried to stream with this goddamn cough. Alright, you know what? Fuck this, I'm flying.
Oh, that's brilliant.
I want to see.
I love it. Yeah, go for it.
Okay,
I love it. I don't know.
I think I know, but I'll just not comment.
It's exactly what it is. It's not perverted or anything. It's just, you know, your thighs, and then you sit down, they just kind of pancake out just like the bird. Yeah, that's why I said it was for Russ and me.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. That's why I said, you know, I just wanted to see, so I know what I was missing.
But it's a cute bird.
It is a very cute bird.
I feel like I'm missing a child. I don't see them in the bed.
What would you have been timeouted for, Rosinka?
Just asking what was wrong with doggy style. I'm confused.
Oh, doggy style? That's... I mean, that's a very normal... When a man and a woman love each other.
And missionaries got boring.
And missionary has been all used up and dried out and...
Go on.
There's not much else to say. The human body can assume the shape of many different animals. One of those animals is a dog. What would Froggy style be? Froggy style. Like, do you both have to hop around or something? Because if jumping is involved, count me out. Fuck that.
It hurts your knees.
I bet. Okay, have to go to work, says Tasery.
Bye, Tasery.
Hey, never once did I mention the D word. If anything, the only word I used was the F word. Froggy. Froggy style. I don't know, I'm a fan of Froggy style.
I wonder if Froggy style would be like if the receiving partner like had their knees sort of almost tucked up underneath them.
Like it, if they have inverted knees.
So it's, yeah, or sort of like, I don't know, like kneeling but leaning forward maybe. I don't know.
When a man and a woman with inverted knees love each other very much, and missionary has run its course. Froggy style. Sweet, this field is ready to have some fucking carrots planted in it.
Okay, so I'm in a picture mood. I'm at my husband's basic AIT graduation, so not as basic. I went and everyone was waiting in the lobby, and there was these two women, and one of them was doing a spray tan or just lotion tanning, and I posted the picture and she forgot her feet, so I had to take a picture of it because it was bothering me the entire time.
So she had like very, very ghostly white feet.
Yes.
And a super tan body.
Mm-hmm.
That's terrifying.
To be fair, that's basically the difference between my arms and my stomach, because I'm rocking some fairly serious farmer tan right now.
I don't know. A farmer's tan, though, it just, that's a recognizable tan pattern. That, like, seems like a normal thing. But a farmer's tan where only your feet aren't tan? I don't even know what you call that.
Nudist who likes to run.
Yeah, okay. A nudist who always wears socks. Oh man, I had a couple zombies up near my area. I'm not sure where they came from. And what's up,
yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't
Bubo402? I'm really glad Max followed me, so I don't have to see that other name as my latest follower.
Awesome.
Just want to say, very nice.
Did you guys ever do cloth diapering?
No, we did not. I mean, me and my sister both used cloth diapers when we were babies. Like, our parents used cloth diapers on us.
Mm-hmm. It's a pain in the ass.
Yeah, and then my mom turned that shit into dish towels later. Ew. It's fucking gross. But, you know, I guess after so many washes, the poop content in those was probably just about 0.
I like how you said that it wasn't 0, it was just about 0.
Oh, there's no way it was 0. I mean, poop, I don't think, once you've come into contact with poop, I don't think you ever are truly rid of it. I think it will always, a small part of it will linger for the rest of your life.
Thanks.
Well, I mean, I feel like I've been in high contact with poop. I have 2 kids.
Yeah.
That's a full contact poop sport.
Yeah, I spend my life covered in like pig shit or piglet scours.
I mean, you know, everyone is gonna have like irremovable shit on them for the rest of their lives. Just some of us will have more than others, and there's nothing wrong with that. I'm gonna go plant some carrots in my new carrot field. Oh man, I have my Unbreaking 3 diamond hoe. You made that for me, didn't you, Christina?
Yes, you dirty hoe.
Oh, I need to rename this the Dirty Hoe. Oh, and there's my anvil. I'm totally doing it right now. 33 levels should be enough to rename this. The Dirty... Oh, should I put an E at the end? Or just H-O? The Dirty H-O or the Dirty H-O-E?
H-O-E, I think.
E.
Okay. Yeah, I think you're right. I think that's the better choice. Oh, hey, Starin Staller says poop anal, and Rasinka replies lube. Lovely conversation. So, like, so much depth.
I I don't know. I just figure if they're gonna come in here and like try and get a reaction, they may as well just fuck with them a little bit.
Yeah. Again, I don't think anyone can be offended by poop or anal.
I have to chime in.
What was that?
I had to chime in.
Enema. Plug.
I think we scared them off. They're not in the viewer list anymore.
Yep. It's like, oh no, they mean it for real. Leave me alone. Alright, I officially have my carrot field starting to be carrot-fied. Alright, so now I need to get a bunch of polished andesite to see if I can get these pillars started. Although, holy shit, it is 2:45.
It is late.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here, let me give you this glowstone. What does it look like my guy's doing right now?
Dancing. Oh, jacking off.
Does it? I'm a kitty.
Yeah. Yep. Totally looks like that.
That's true. Let's F5 that. Yeah, it does. Either that, or he's a DJ and there's a turntable in his pants. Alright, awesome. Well, that was fun. Go put some of this stuff away. And then, yeah, I think I'm going to call it here. So the total time, I did end up passing the 5-hour mark, but this stream, I think, is going to be cut into 2 videos because it did like disconnect there for a little bit. So thankfully that little connection blip was short-lived and the vast majority of this went by smoothly. I know, I always start to immediately stress when any of the connection stuff starts. I have PTSD. Where am I putting eggs? Eggs, there we go. Alright, well, Christina, Rosinka, it was a lot of fun.
Night.
Yes, good night. We will see you tomorrow.
Yep. Good night to both of you. See you tomorrow night.
Good night, Russ.
And
Night.
good night, everybody on Twitch. Peace out.